What's good, guys? Yeah, today is Saturday, and this past week has just been a really crazy week for me because I did not even see one trade to take. The two trade that I saw on Thursday and Friday, I missed the two trade. I was not on my phone or my system to follow the trade. So, and this week I've already documented all my trades. So I try to map out my win rate to see if I'm progressing or I'm just to see if I'm on the right path. So let me just show you the two trades that I missed. So yes, this is the Thursday trade. It was a really great trade because look at this. This is a 1 hour fair value gap right here. The price tapped right from this place, came down, then showed weakness. That's my move. Every time I see weakness like this, I'm always happy. That fair value gap that formed, but I was not on my phone to take this trade, so that was really heartbreaking for me. It's like 3x, 3 risk to reward on this trade that I missed from here. Look at that, just smooth sailing to TP. The second one was on Friday. This Friday was news. Look at this massive candle that went up into this 4 hour fair value gap that I was looking for. I was looking to enter on this 4 hour fair value gap after I pushed downward on, then create a fair value gap for me to enter. But look at this fair value gap. It was so weak that, and it was around 3 o'clock. I don't even think I could enter it anymore. This was the one that I missed in the morning. You can see this was what took me into like $150 to $200 in loss like 2 weeks ago. This type of entry. Look at this. This is the 5 minute fair value gap that formed but did not get triggered. So that fair value gap was still open and full. So after a while, I just came down to tap it. That was around 8 a.m. in the morning. Tap then full TP. I don't really take this. So even if I saw this, I don't think I would have taken it anyway. So that was just those two trades, right? But yes, this most important thing in this video is my win rates. Let me go to ChatGPT. This is the Excel sheet. Let me just zoom in. This is 20 trades since April. So 20 back-to-back trades with losses, with profits. Everything is on this trade, even with remarks. Look at all these remarks that I made on those trades. Everything is here, and only one USD JPY. Everything is mostly gold. Just look at this. I just took this and pasted it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gave me this. This was really insightful, to be honest. Look at this. A 30% win rate. I don't think this is like 50 to 40% win rate. That's not good anyway, but that 30% is bad. Even 40% is bad to be profitable. It just broke down everything for me, and it really showed me a lot of insights when I was reading through this. First of all, it said risk management, and I think we mistake this because I was trying to copy from the 10k account to the 5k account. So that was the first mistake. This is a mistake for ChatGPT, but this is a mistake. But this psychology part, multiple journal notes mention emotional and mindless trades. That's true because most of the trades that I'm taking is because maybe I've seen a massive push to one direction and I saw I'm supposed to be entering a trade here, but because of that I usually lose trades or just most of it I just lose. That's just it. So on the notes there are a lot of stupid trades and no reason behind entry, indicating discipline relapse. That's true. Another one is duplicate trade, that I often take the same trade on multiple accounts, e.g. my 10k and 5k accounts, which can skew my perception of edge. That's awfully true because I've just planned to try to take one account at the same time at different times now, instead of trying to copy it across each other, which is just mindless and stupid. If I just make a loss on one account, it means all my accounts are in losses. Now I'll just try to just break it down and just treat it one by one. Now I have a 10k account, a 25k account, then two 5k accounts. That's 4 accounts I have right now. I'm just focusing on the 10k accounts right now because I just keep that 25k and those two 5ks. All of them are one steps accounts. Just keep it to trade later. So I'll just focus on that 10k account to make sure I have to pass that 10k account or blow it. Then I move on to the next. Missed opportunities. I mentioned several trades that hit full TP at early exits. That's actually true because most of the trades that I took early June, early July, most of those trades were I was already in profit, but I was moving my stop loss too much. Most of the time I mistakenly just close an account that I was trying to sell break even on, or maybe I was stopped out maybe at 1-to-1 risk to reward. Not even break even, 1-to-1, I'm securing 1-to-1 profit taking out. So I have to try to commit to maybe if I'm waiting for TP or I'm waiting for stop loss. But most of the time I just set break even. I think I'll just stick to break even for now, and I try to refine my trades right now because if you can see this trade right here, just something similar to this. I get triggered in, set break even at 1-to-1 around this range, and then look at this body break of this 50% range on this Fibonacci 2. You can see it. I can just set maybe 1-to-1 to take 1-to-1 profit from there. Then if body breaks, if candle closes above this 38 level again, I can just set another 50%, another to take extra 2-to-1 because this is the 3-to-1 risk to reward trade. So I can just take 2-to-1 from there. So that's just it. That was just what ChatGPT was trying to tell me. Now still risk consistency. I should try to keep my trade proportion predictable across all accounts. Yes, that's true because I try to take like risk. If I'm on a 10k account, I can risk $200 or $150 on that account. So I have to make sure 150 is 150, 150 is not 160, 150 is not 170. So if I'm risking this amount, it should just be that amount so that it will not overlap. And I should improve my discipline. I should avoid entries without a clear setup or plan. And I should log every trade with reasoning before I take it. I want to try to do that more often because most of the trades that I'm taking now, maybe it's because of impulse that I must be in this trade. This trade is moving in my way and I must not miss it. Maybe it's due to impulse. I want to try to minimize that so as to get my win rate to be higher. And number 3, I should hold for plan. Several early exits miss TP. Consider committing to hold unless trade invalidates setup. I want to try to do this also because most of my trades are early profits and then late loss. I want to try to minimize that to make sure I'm maximizing my profits instead of maximizing my loss. And I should journal and I'll tag my journal. And the win rate is not just enough. That I should try to improve my win rate. I'll try to focus on that. So everything ChatGPT have told me so far is very insightful for my over 20 trades that I've been able to document this year. Those 20 trades are trades that none of those trades are speculative trades. Most of them are just trades that are entered on a specific account, maybe my 5k account or my 10k account, like that. So I'll try to adhere to all this and make sure I stick to my plan, be consistent with it, and I just follow through. That's all, guys. If you like this, just follow along to follow the journey, and I'll catch you guys next week.